Part 2, My Mistakes. This is a video to be transparent with you all. I'd like to give you my top 5 reasons why I need your support. Here have been my mistakes so far and what I've learned from them. Number 1, loans and insurance. Before I began the business, I took out one personal loan to pay all my down payments on rent and utilities, and a business loan to pay for startup costs. The donations from GoFundMe were spent on the down payment for the truck, but it took 14 months to receive my working capital loan. They told me I needed insurance in order to receive it, so even though I couldn't legally operate and I wasn't making money, I still had to pay my insurance and other bills and debt. So by the time I received it, I couldn't use it for working capital. I had to pay all the bills that were piling up while I couldn't sell my food legally. Number 2, city permits and licenses. While almost all licenses were relatively easy to apply for and receive, frankly, the permit took entirely too long to get. The process was very hard and sometimes unfair. I could not work legally while I was waiting to get my final permit to operate. It took 3 tries, and sometimes the Department of Health didn't clearly state what they wanted. Number 3, the spaces. The loft space and the empty lot needed a lot of work. I took the spaces as is, and I had to do a lot of work to make it look presentable and safe to use. I had a lot of help from my friends, especially the downtown boathouse crew, but there was too much work to do, and installing the floors and paving the lot with asphalt were the hardest ones, financially and physically. Paving the lot was an unexpected expense, and I had to use 3 of my personal credit cards to pay for it. Number 4, the truck. The truck was bought as is, and unfortunately, it wasn't up to the Department of Health standards. I had to pay a lot of money to buy the proper water tanks and securely install them, add a door, properly install the propane tank, and other logistics. They were extremely thorough, which I appreciate and understand because I am selling food to the public, but there were some things they shouldn't have failed me for, like a 3-inch gap in the door. Number 5, the lack of a solid team. So when I began this journey, I did a lot of research. I took several entrepreneur and business classes, online and in person. I read books, I spoke to restaurant and food truck owners, worked with several governmental organizations and nonprofits, and did some marketing with free food. I had a team of 5 people and 5 potential people I wanted to work with. All 5 of the people couldn't work with me for various reasons on the day of my soft opening. This is after months of training and promises and lots of stuff. My right-hand man, the one who was with me from the beginning, he got COVID and he hasn't physically recovered since. In conclusion, there are a variety of reasons why the business needs your support now more than ever.